Recent posts on X and reports from Russian sources claim that over 120 Ukrainian T-64 tanks have been destroyed by Russian kamikaze drones, specifically the Zala Lancet, with footage compiled by Zala Aero showing precise strikes from unexpected angles. However, these claims come from Russian-affiliated sources and lack independent verification, so they should be treated with skepticism. No specific, credible reports from neutral or Ukrainian sources confirm this exact number of T-64 losses due to kamikaze drones. Open-source estimates suggest Ukraine has lost around 950 tanks overall since February 2022, but these figures include all causes, not just drones. Specific losses of T-64s to Russian kamikaze drones are not detailed in available neutral reporting. The Zala Lancet is a Russian kamikaze drone, loitering munition, developed by Zala Aero Group, a subsidiary of Kalashnikov concern, and widely used in the Russia-Ukraine conflict since mid-2022. Designed for precision strikes, it targets high-value assets like tanks, artillery, air defenses, and even aircraft. Deployed since June 2022, with significant escalation by late 2022. Russian sources claim over 2,800 launches by late 2024, with a 77.7% hit rate. 738 targets destroyed, 1,444 damaged. Posts on X and Russian media highlight strikes on Ukrainian T-64 tanks, Leopard 2s, M777 howitzers, S-300 systems, and even a Su-25 aircraft. The T-64 is a Soviet-designed main battle tank, MBT, that has been a cornerstone of Ukraine's armored forces since its independence in 1991. It is actively used in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, with claims of over 120 T-64s destroyed by Russian Lancet kamikaze drones, as per Russian sources. Designed in the 1960s by the Kharkiv-Morozov Machine Building Design Bureau, Soviet Ukraine, first MBT with a composite armor layout and autoloader, reducing crew to 3, commander, gunner, driver. Entered service in 1966, ahead of the T-72, but was more complex and costly, limiting exports. Armament: 125mm 2A46 smoothbore gun, able to fire guided missiles in later models. 7.62mm PKT machine gun, 12.7mm NSVT anti-aircraft gun. Armor: composite armor, steel, ceramic, fiberglass, with later models adding explosive reactive armor, ERA, like KONTAKT-1 or NOJ. Engine: 5 TDF 5-cylinder diesel, 700 to 1,000 horsepower, top speed approximately 60 km per hour, range approximately 500 to 700 km. Crew: 3, with autoloader reducing manpower needs. Compact design, low profile, and advanced fire control for its era. Autoloader enables a high rate of fire, 6 to 8 rounds per minute, but stores ammunition in the turret, increasing vulnerability to catastrophic hits. Early models were maintenance-heavy, but upgrades improved reliability. Pre-2022, Ukraine had approximately 850 T-64s in active service or storage, per the International Institute for Strategic Studies, IISS. Over 600 were T-64BV, with approximately 100 T-64BM Bulat and newer variants. Since February 2022, Ukraine reactivated stored T-64s and received refurbished units from allies. Primary MBT in 2014 Donbass conflict and 2022 present war, deployed in key battles like Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and the Kursk incursion. Operates alongside Western-supplied tanks, Leopard 2, Abrams, and other Soviet-era models T-72, T-80. Strengths: familiar to crews, effective in combined arms operations, and locally maintainable. Weaknesses: vulnerable to modern anti-tank weapons, for example, Javelin drones, due to dated armor and exposed ammunition storage. Upgraded Lancets, for example IZDE LIYE-53, use heat warheads and AI-assisted targeting, effective against T-64's dated armor, especially without advanced ERA. Ukrainian countermeasures include cope cages, metal grills, electronic warfare, jammers, and FPV interceptors, which reduced Lancet strikes from 180 in August 2024 to 24 by November 2024. T-64s are vulnerable in open terrain, as seen in Kursk, August 2024 to March 2025, where Russian drones and artillery caused heavy losses. A BBC report, March 17, 2025, describes Ukrainian retreats under drone fire, with burning columns. Losses are not solely from Lancets. Anti-tank missiles, mines, and other drones, for example FPV and Shahed, contribute significantly. Estimates suggest Ukraine retains approximately 500 to 600 T-64s, active and reserve, as of April 2025, bolstered by repairs and foreign aid. Exact numbers are unclear due to wartime secrecy. Western tanks, for example 90 Leopard 2s, 31 Abrams, supplement but don't replace T-64s, as Ukraine lacks the logistics for full Westernization.